The Passenger series is a new series published by Europa Editions in conjunction with Iperborea, and it's a very interesting series that takes places like Naples, as in this copy. Thailand is upcoming. It goes along the Mediterranean, and various other places. I think South Korea that are of interest to world travellers, and that is who it is aimed at. I went to Naples 18 months ago, and I really wished I'd had a sight of this copy, which hadn't been published by then, because I really think it would have set in context a lot of the things I was seeing, answered a few questions, and just generally given me a kind of a wider perspective of my trip to Naples. Now, what they have done here is they've got various world views, people around the world who have a view on Naples, and they've written articles that they have included here. So there is a look at the political background, there's a look at the history, there are some nice maps. So there is a map of how to view the various museums. It also looks at the Camorra, it looks at the industrial areas and what's become of them. And one of the very interesting articles that was featured in this book was about the murals that are around the city of young men who have been murdered in various different scenarios, and there is graffiti that pictures them as a tribute to the deaths of so many young people. I also discovered that there is a Banksy in Naples, which I didn't know about, and I would have desperately liked to have gone to see it while I was there. So it gives you a really good political, social, economic, cultural overview of the city. Of course, football features, because Napoli and the blue colour, you can see everywhere. And of course, they still mourn Maradona, who's one of the great players that played for Napoli. I myself experienced that whole thing just because I think Napoli had just won La Serie, and the festivities were just beyond belief. It is a very interesting city, and I think that this series is a really it's a great series, and I think Naples is a really interesting book that will tell you so much about the place that and answer some questions that maybe you will have when you have been, and I really enjoyed revisiting through the pages of this book.